on? Hey everyone, this is Gina here, and welcome back to the 13th episode of the Harry Potter podcast. Now, my plan is actually, since it will be Halloween, and this is for Harry Potter play, obviously, I want to have a I wanted to do another live stream and have the Harry Potter podcast be on that Tuesday. Is that okay with you guys?
I'm probably going to be doing getting my cosplay ready for Halloween. Yeah. So I have no idea if I'll be on or not.
If not, we will probably just do it that Wednesday then. And who has a dog
instead
barking?
of doing a podcast, just do that.
Yeah. Celebrate the podcast.
Yeah. So who is barking?
Not mine, because I don't have a dog.
There's a dog following me.
Okay. So everyone introduce yourself.
I'm Scarlett.
I'm Gage. He's Gage.
I'm Gray.
And this is Kylo. He's my cat.
I heard Scarlet name, and then I heard him gay twice.
I hated him.
You're gonna have to, Mark. Okay, so today, like I said last week, even though we didn't really talk about that last week, and we're gonna talk about it this week, we are going to be discussing which fan theories we hate, along with which is our least favorite ships. Because for some reason, I really want to rant again, and I want to help Scarlet rant again.
Oh God.
Because it's fun.
Let's talk about Snape and Hermione.
Oh gosh. Please don't bring that up.
We're bringing up all the hated ships, so we're going to talk about that.
You want to talk about that first or last?
Let's talk about that first, because it isn't as bad as, Jerry and Hermione.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh God,
it's on the low spectrum.
Okay, then let's talk about our least favorite ships. Okay. My least favorite ship probably is. Let's think. It's probably Drury.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because I don't like, even though I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community myself. Who is blowing into the mic?
Not me.
Dre.
I don't have a mic.
It's not you.
It might be mine.
It's not Maya. It's not May.
It's probably mine.
It's not me.
Is it me?
No.
Who's outside?
Nope.
Me.
That makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay. Woo! So. Jesus. So. Jerry is my least favorite ship because it makes absolutely no sense.
It's put out there a lot.
It's overused. And it's overall just stupid.
It's weirdly popular, though.
I don't know why it's so popular.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Everyone likes it so much.
Like,
but
I
it
understand,
has no,
like, I understand the Sun's ships.
Yeah.
Like, because you don't know if they're gay or not. That's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know that if you know that canonly that they're not together and they hate each other, I hate ships that are based off of that.
Yeah. Or if they don't work well.
Mm-hmm. And I just dislike it, as well as Hermione, because that one's stupid as well.
That could just never
casually holds in my rants.
Okay, you know what, Scarlett, you gotta be a little bit nicer. Oh, what's one I also hate?
Rants.
I hate Lenny.
Oh my gosh.
Lenny? Like, I hate it so much too.
I hate Lenny because Lenny is stupid. I think it's one of the stupidest ships that I've ever heard of because I have not heard of it until someone posted
I haven't heard of it until
thing
like
about it.
a week ago. Yeah.
I said that on the post, and I said I'm sorry for how I worded it because I did word it badly, but I found it and I made sure that I corrected my mistakes and said, "Hey, sorry, friend."
Let's see, what other terrible ships are there? Fred Miney? Hermione? That one's terrible.
That's a ship?
Yeah, people ship Fred with Hermione.
No, first of all, he's way older than...
He's 2 years older than her.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
2
that?
years is nothing.
What's wrong with that?
True.
The thing is that's out of character for both of them. Because Fred wouldn't go for someone so strict on the rules and everything. He would go for someone that's more loose on it and doesn't really follow the rules, while Hermione's not going to go for a prankster who doesn't care about school at all.
Yeah.
The same reason why I say, why is she with Ron?
True.
Yeah. I also hate Hermione. I've explained this. I just hate Ron in general.
But I kind of do too. But you still got a matter of fact that they all did grow up a bit through everything.
That was stupid, though. They shouldn't have ended up together. And I've said this in past live streams. They should not have ended up together. She should have been with Harry.
Isn't that good?
She should have been with Harry because it would have been canonly, and it canonly makes sense, and logically makes sense.
It really does.
You got Harry. He's going to be with Harry, and Ron was supposed to die in the first book, so he didn't really need to end up with anyone. And what's her name? I hate what is it called? I actually, the only one I probably like other than Hermione is probably
Lucius and Narcissa.
No.
I
like Lucius and Narcissa.
That's not a ship, though.
Lucius
and Narcissa? That is a ship because they're married. It's a ship.
But it's not. The ship is already sailed.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're already there.
You can still ship it.
Okay, well then why don't you ship Ron and Hermione then?
Because
that's not a ship that should have been made.
Okay, exactly. That's my point.
That's not a. We're not counting that as a real ship because that shouldn't have been made. And J.K. Rowling has said herself that she should not have done that. So we
J.K. Rowling also said that Voldemort is pronounced without the T.
And also make his child.
That was her. Okay, that was actually her fault. She could have fixed it, Mom.
But
she could have fixed it.
She was on set.
She was on set, so that doesn't count. That one we don't care about. The fact that she said about writing her book was that she made a mistake, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
If it's already said and done, and
the thing is that she said she said before that if Ron died, Harry would have ended up with Hermione. But then she goes on to say that if Arthur Weasley had died and Sirius Black, Tonks, Remus, and Fred all stayed alive, that Hermione would have ended up with Fred.
But why?
Because would she end up with Fred? Would she end up with Harry? Or would she end up with Ron?
She's just...
Exactly.
I don't know.
I'd probably say Harry, because they were just...
I would say Harry.
There, yeah. They were more there.
Makes more sense than anything else.
They were they were the only two that were actually him and her and Harry were friends. And like I said before, her and Harry were friends. Harry and Ron were friends. They weren't friends.
They were kind of like...
They were friends of friends.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like that at all. Which one do you not like?
I also don't like George and Angelina because of the fact that Angelina started out dating Fred, and then when Fred died, she was like, "Oh, Fred's dead. Hey, George." Like, no.
Yeah, that is.
No. Just so freaking, I hate it so much.
I mean, you're twins. Hey, you know what would be better than a dead one? A live one.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get the one that lived.
I'll take the one that lived. It's cool.
I missed the other one, but this one's good too.
So what's your? Come on, you got to give me more juice than this. Come on.
Oh,
For
God.
what?
Come on, yeah.
Like ships we don't like?
Yeah, come on. What other ships did you hate?
Jerry, Hermione, Ron and Draco. Draco and Cho.
Wait, what?
That exists?
Yes, those exist.
Why?
Why?
Technically, if you can think of it, it exists.
True.
Every ship exists.
Like
Jack
Voldemort and Hermione. Woo!
I've actually seen someone that shipped that.
Oh my god.
That's scary.
I've only been in the fandom for a little over a year, and I've seen the terrible.
I mean, worse than me.
Let's see what else. Any student who shipped with Snape, I hate.
Yeah.
Anything with Snape is just no. Like, unless it's like, Lily and Snape, I can't ship anything besides that. And even then, I kind of ship it, but at the same time, I don't.
I hate James and Lily.
I mean, if you ship it, Harry never exists.
Don't
It
care.
would just be a different person.
It would be Neville.
Neville.
It would be
And I like Neville, so.
Neville's I can deal with the herbology
I can deal with
freak.
Neville.
I can deal with Neville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. Neville's cool. I don't care. I don't really care for Harry. Don't like Harry.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't like two people in the whole series, and the main people.
The main character and his best friend.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the Golden Trio.
I don't like Ron or Harry.
I don't like Ron or Harry. I love Hermione.
Yeah.
Love Hermione. Hate Ron and Harry.
Hermione's had a lot of depth to her, and then you have Ron, who's just there.
Ron, if Ron didn't exist,
They'd
they
be
could have
fine.
been fine.
Yeah. They'd be good.
Yeah.
They'd probably be a bit sad, but they'd be fine.
No, they probably would have been. They probably would have been boyfriend and girlfriend before everything happened.
Yeah.
Like, I say 6 year. They would have been together.
Yeah. I think they would have stayed together for a while. Maybe had stopped dating for a little bit and then came back and got married.
Yeah, that's what it would have happened.
Yeah.
So I'm not in. If Ron wasn't even in the book since like the first day, like it would have been fine.
But then, could you imagine if someone could replace him?
Probably. My whole situation with that is if everything would have happened differently, I feel as if that the rivalry in that house would have not have happened, and he still would have probably ended up with Hermione.
True, because it started about Ron and his family.
Mm-hmm. It started because Ron and his family said to Harry that Slytherin is basically where all the evil people are.
And Slytherin's not as evil as you think.
And they aren't, because they're just really ambitious and they want to get everything that they set out to be.
Yeah.
So they're not evil. They're just ambitious.
I'm a Slytherin, so I have to represent my house.
I'm an evil Slytherin.
No, you're not.
We're
Don't
like
call
all
yourself
play
evil.
Slytherin here. It's okay.
Name one evil thing that you do.
Kill people.
I leave the empty cookie jar in the fridge.
Wait, you have a cookie jar in the fridge?
Yeah, why is there a cookie jar in the fridge?
He's like, wait, you have it in the fridge? I don't have it in the fridge.
I was going to say a carton of milk, but then cookie jar came out, and I just went with it. I meant to say freaking milk jar gallon thing.
Gallon thing.
Milk carton. There we go. Yeah,
She said gallon thing.
Yeah, you know, the thing that milk goes in.
Okay. Milk carton.
You want to know what else I do that's a bad Slytherin? I stay up 1 minute past my bedtime.
I jaywalk.
I think everyone jaywalks.
We all do.
To be honest, yeah.
Can't wait until I drive. I'm gonna be that one person and be like, "Can you not? The road is that way." It's just like,
everyone can name one bad thing they did, everyone would be a Slytherin.
Yeah.
True. I don't think Dre's evil though. He's not at all.
That's what you think.
but I know you.
Do you?
Yes.
Whoa. I'm more Gryffindor than I am Slytherin, so.
I want to say something, but he's gonna leave if I say the thing.
Who's gonna leave?
If I say the thing that I want to say, Dre is gonna leave. And I don't want him to leave because he's gonna hate me.
Then don't say it.
I'm gonna type what I was gonna say, and then you're gonna hate. Wait a second. Right, okay.
Okay, so what other ships are there, guys? You got to
There's,
stay on the topic.
Come on, friend. Dre, what are your least favorite ships?
Y'all named most of mine.
I don't really pay attention to ships, so can't answer that.
Are you serious, friend?
Yup. I don't watch Harry Potter for the relationships.
I don't either. I watch it for Fred, George, Percy, and Lucius.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I watch it.
I watch it for the plot.
I read the first book today in my English class because I had nothing else to do. And I finished it in an hour. I was like, what the crap just happened?
Here, I sent to the Dre what I was gonna say. He's gonna hate me. I don't care. Anyways, basically it. But what's your least favorite fan theories?
All of them.
No.
I know there's one really popular one about Harry being in a dream that everything's gone.
Yeah.
No, that's one I actually can see happening.
Yeah, I can go with that, but then I read it and I was like, oh, that's just sad.
And he wakes up under the broom cupboard, and it was all just a dream.
Yeah, that just can crash your world down. I had to reread that twice.
I mean, but you can see that happening.
It does kind of have some sense to it. And then I guess every person he met would be like one part of him, or like some sort of person he may have met, or people he just made up.
Cause like the thing to me is that
That's a really long freaking dream.
no, there's some dreams where you feel like you've been in it's been years.
A
Sometimes.
7-year-long dream.
I have had some dreams where I felt
Where
like
in your dream you sleep as well.
No.
Oh, I've did that in a dream before. I hate that.
I've jumped in a dream where I've like fell from a
Yeah.
like some kind of
the theory that if you die in a dream, you die in real life is inaccurate because I have died in a dream.
Okay.
Are you a ghost?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're dead. So the theory's true.
Dreams where you're falling is the most worst thing.
I can't. I fell off my bed one time. It is.
I did too. I woke up and I was on the floor and I was really confused.
No, I rolled off my bed and woke up in mid-roll. I'm so serious. Like I've had a dream and I don't remember what I was doing in my dream, but I rolled off the bed and I was in mid-roll and I rolled off and I woke up and I was so confused. And my mom just looks at me like, "What are you doing?"
I had a dream where I was walking, so I woke up and I was in a whole different room in my house.
Oh, you sleptwalk?
Yeah, I've never did it again.
Can't do that.
Yeah, no, it's creepy.
I keep my door locked so I don't leave.
Cause you don't know where you're gonna end up.
So I might eat in my dream. I'm confused. It's like being high. You eat up everything in your house. Like I don't want to eat everything in my house.
True.
Yeah. Let's see. Another one I hate is another theory that I hate is Ron being Dumbledore.
What?
That's not even possible.
What? That doesn't make sense.
That's just stupid.
I've heard that one before. And I just look at it like,
That doesn't add up.
that makes no sense. And I'm not okay with it.
Unless Ron has a time turner.
He doesn't, though.
Hermione had one.
Yeah.
For like
But-
1 year, and then it
but-
got taken away.
And then,
Yeah.
it just disappeared
They
after
destroyed them
that.
all.
And she
Yeah.
used it to go to classes. Yeah.
But the thing about the time turner was, he was extra confused when he saw it the first time.
Yeah, he was young when he saw it the first time. He wasn't Dumbledore yet.
True.
You think Dumbledore would have sought? Okay.
But then, what about the whole thing with Dumbledore and Grindelwald?
Yeah. That.
Ron's not gay. Hermione
We
would
don't know
know, and plus Dumbledore.
Hermione
Dumbledore-
would know, but would Harry know?
But Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts, he's brown haired. Ron's
yeah.
ginger. So it wouldn't even work.
Yeah.
Unless Ron dyed his hair and restyled it just for the sake of being Dumbledore.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't ask questions.
And then putting out a spell on all of the Dumbledore family to make them all think that he's actually related to them. I don't see Ron actually doing it.
Ron's
Yeah.
not capable. Ron's mind is not capable of
He really
Yeah.
isn't.
doing anything, because kind of Ron's stupid.
Hermione's probably capable.
Hermione would come back as she'd probably be McGonagall. She's probably McGonagall. You
But
never
then
know.
you also gotta think about the age that they were at, which Ron would do it as, would be around the time of Cursed Child. So all of the time turners were being confiscated. So they wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to do it anyways. Because
Unless he
there's no
went
time
back in
turners.
time before they got confiscated.
But then he'd be too young.
Why you gotta say it why you gotta be all rude?
Me?
No, I just remember what freaking Dre said. You're so rude.
I get so confused. But
I'll show you
I
later.
just
Continue though.
I just don't see it. And then the fact, in the Cursed Child, you can see that Ron really does care about Hermione at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see Ron doing that to Hermione. Because that would mean that he would have to leave Hermione and leave his kids.
I thought we
Yeah.
didn't count. I thought we don't count Cursed Child as a canon.
Yeah, but
I don't
still,
count
there's
it as the
fact-
Harry Potter book.
Yeah,
There's still
no.
the fact that Ron gets older and he has kids with Hermione. He's
Yeah,
not
and he
going to
kinda-
leave Hermione.
Yeah, he's grown up by then.
You never
Yeah,
know.
he's not gonna
He's
leave
grown up
Hermione.
at the
He's
end
not
of
gonna leave his
Hallows
kids.
Part 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not going to leave. He's not going to leave
Yeah.
his family just to do
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You give him too much credit.
Me?
Me?
Ron would do
How?
something like that easy.
Yeah.
Ron is Ron.
Ron is like a freaking Hufflepuff set in Gryffindor.
He was.
He's super loyal to his friends, and the fact that he's married to Hermione, he's going to end up becoming really loyal to Hermione and his kids.
Eh.
Well,
to
so
his
would Hermione,
family.
but she's a Gryffindor.
No, she's not. She's a Ravenclaw.
She's Ravenclaw.
He's a Ravenclaw, yeah.
She was set in Gryffindor,
Each-
but she should be
look.
Ravenclaw.
Each of the characters are in every house. You must see that. Each of the Golden Trio are in different houses. Do you not know that? Dre.
Are we talking to me now?
Yes, I said
Yes.
all three trios, they're in different houses. They should be in different houses. But the reason they are all in Gryffindor is to show a message.
Is because of Voldemort.
True.
No. No.
Oh my goodness.
Okay? No. It's not because of freaking Voldemort. It's because that's
Of
what
Voldemort.
It's because that was the message that she wanted to send. Okay.
That Voldemort is back.
I would really would
Well,
have
she
liked to
sent that
see.
message, but still.
No.
I really would have liked to see what would happen if they were all in their respected houses, and wonder if they'd come together
They would have. He would have changed the view of Draco. He would have. I know everyone's like, no, he wouldn't, but he would have.
I think he would. I think Draco would have been a bit nicer.
Yes.
But Harry
But
still would have been killed in the end. It doesn't matter.
What?
Voldemort would still be like, I must be the one to kill Harry Potter.
Yeah, but we know
Whether he was friends with Draco or not.
It doesn't matter, though. I don't care about that. That's the thing.
So the story still would have been the same, just with different friends.
It would have been the same, but we would have had a better outcome, and it would have been much better to see the story develop amongst the houses of them coming together rather than
Make
just...
a fanfic.
I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Yeah, I have a lot of things to do.
You don't have the time.
Huh?
You don't have the time.
I don't. I am an intern at a magazine in my county. I go to 11th. I'm in 11th grade.
I'm in 11th grade too.
Yeah, we have to focus on getting into college.
I am in
you
college.
are, exactly. You have to maintain being in college. We have to get into one. That is
really
harder.
hard. No, it isn't.
It's really easy.
Bite me. Anyways.
College is way harder. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bite me. Anyways. So, that running a community on my phone, even though it's not technically real, it still is real to me. Conflict is really happening. Plus, a lot of other personal stuff I really don't want to say anymore on my online. Yeah, that. So yeah, I don't have time. So you have enough time to even do this. I am. Jeez. But that would be something fun though. I could probably do with like a bunch of my friends. Is write a fan fiction version of it, where instead of it just being stupid, everyone ends up in the good house, and then Draco's in the bad house, and we just flip between the two houses, and don't get to see everything that's happened. Every other house, because like Hufflepuff was barely mentioned, and the only reason that Ravenclaw was mentioned is Cho Chang, and no one likes
Luna.
Cho. Cho and Luna, exactly.
Luna's a great character.
Yeah, she is. She really is.
Very
nice. Yeah. So what's a fan theory that you dislike, Dre?
Huh?
What's a fan theory that you dislike?
I agreed with the Harry Potter dreaming one. That's the one I had in mind.
The one where...
Any other?
No, that's the one I had in mind.
That is kind of sad. Okay. Scarlett?
I dislike all of them because they're not canon, and most of them are very unlikely. So I don't actually like any fan theories.
Well, I'll make one that you do like.
Isn't canon. Okay, what is it?
I will make one. Well, you gotta give me time to think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm that kind of person that I don't like anything that's not canon, and if it's not canon, I'm not gonna approve of it.
So the theory that each of the characters were meant to be in different houses.
Like, well, you can obviously see that they're in different houses. So that's canon. So that I'm perfectly fine with, because that's a canon thing, that they were supposed to be in different houses. J.K. Rowling makes that very obvious with Harry. Okay. And she says
and
with
in their
Ron
personalities.
And Hermione, on Twitter, she says with them that, yeah, they were going to be in different houses, but I decided to put them all in Gryffindor. So that is actually canon.
Okay.
That I don't have a problem with. And then, like, it's just things that aren't actually canon, like, what's a theory that's not canon?
Ron is Dumbledore.
Yeah, I hate that so much. We just proved that wrong. Holy TARDIS Batman.
Holy TARDIS Batman.
And then on top of that, with me disliking non-canon fan theories, I don't like headcanons.
What do you mean?
Gender bending. I don't like headcanons because they're not canon. They're like, this is probably what happened. I'm like, kind of like that, but at the same time, I'm not going to full on support it because it's not actually canon. And I'd rather stick to what they gave us rather than go off and make something that's not. Like, I'm
You would
very
hate the Star Wars
picky.
universe.
That's why I'm not a part of the actual fandom. Like, I watch the movies and I love the fandom to death, but I'm not a part of the fandom. Like, I'm not in the community itself. I'm just that one casual bystander on the sidelines. That's like, I have a bunch of knowledge, but I'm not going to share it. So yeah, there's my viewpoint on fan crap.
Oh, Dumbledore's Horcruxes was bad.
Dumbledore didn't have Horcruxes.
No, the theory he had Horcruxes.
The theory that he had Horcruxes is completely outrageous because when you make a Horcrux, you start to look different. You get messed up when making Horcruxes. Hence why Voldemort. I know, but he got that way from old age. Because you can see in Chamber of Secrets when you go into Tom Riddle's memories, you can see where he's starting to age. So it's not messed up. Like when you make a Horcrux, you get messed up from like how Voldemort did. He went from being very attractive Tom Riddle to what is this?
What a shame.
To Python Man.
Exactly.
What a shame. That was a waste of space right there, man.
Yeah.
I also dislike, but I can understand where they get it from. Queenie is Snape's grandmother.
Who?
Queenie? Really? No.
Yeah. I dislike that one.
No.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't even like.
Genealogy-wise, I don't think that would work. What's Queenie's last name? Oh wait, that wouldn't even matter because Snape. Yeah. I was like, oh, last name. That's the easy way to tell. No, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But she's being shipped. She's being canonized shipped with Jacob or whatever the Muggle's name is.
Wow.
Is this from the Cursed Child?
Wow. You want to talk about this, Scarlett?
No, I'm just saying, like, she's being shipped with that Muggle. I can't remember his name, but she's getting shipped with that Muggle. That Muggle doesn't have the last name of Snape.
But
I know. Just the way you said it, though, was just, whoa, jeez.
That Muggle.
That Muggle, whatever that Muggle's name is. Jeez.
Sorry. I had a moment of one of my OCs. Oops.
Jeez.
But like even though Snape is a half-blood, but the thing is that Jacob doesn't have the last name of Snape. So, and I'm pretty sure in Half-Blood Prince that Hermione goes through Snape's genealogy, like goes through the genealogy of Prince and everything. No, wait, that has nothing to do with what I was pointing out. Ignore me saying that. Yeah. That had nothing to do with what I was saying.
Yeah.
Just because if Queenie was Snape's grandmother, then Jacob would have the last name of Snape, which would be handed down to the kid, which would have to be a male.
Not necessarily. You can name it whatever you want.
Yeah, if they had a daughter, they could pass the name on Snape, and Snape would have been his last name.
Yeah, but then the daughter would have the daughter's husband would have to take on their last name as Snape.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
which does happen.
Which can
very
happen.
Very rarely. And in the Harry Potter universe, I know, but in the canon Harry Potter universe, how often does that happen?
I don't think it would.
They would.
For the daughter to take a last name of their husband?
No.
For the husband to take the last name of his wife.
No, that's not what we're saying.
That's what I'm saying. If you go off of genealogy, you have Queenie and Jacob.
Yeah.
Their kid. In order for their kid to have the kid of Snape, their kid has to have the last name of Snape.
Why?
The kid has to carry on the last name of Snape to Snape.
Not really.
No. If the
Then
kid
how
is
is
a
he
girl, no.
You
Scarlet.
can name your child whatever you want.
His first name isn't Snape. His first name is Severus. Their last
Right.
name would have to be Snape.
No. Scarlet.
Yeah.
You can-
Genealogy.
you
That's
can-
how
The
it
if your
works.
name-
if
if your
the
last
kid
name
is a daughter and she marries a muggle named Snape, last name Snape,
But
it
we
is
find
possible.
out somewhere in the Harry Potter books, it says that his dad wasn't a Muggle. I'm pretty sure his dad was not
Yeah.
a Muggle. I'm pretty sure it was his mom.
Then it gets debunked completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, his mom is a muggle and his dad is a wizard.
Okay, then I did not know that. See? Yeah, I did not know that.
You can still name your kid whatever you want.
Dre.
But last name.
Last name you can name. You can if your last name is Jacobson, you could name your kid whatever you want. The last name does not have to match.
I know, but the canon. Okay, the Snape family before it became half-blooded. Just think about it. The Snape family is obviously one of that would be of pure-blooded Slytherins. They would want to keep their family name going. That's how every single pure-blooded family is. For them to change their last name, that is not something that would canonly happen.
Well, you also have to think about the fact that he gave up the pure-bloodedness when his father married a Muggle.
But his father would still carry on the last name.
His father was obviously a wimp.
His father
He would
left.
still carry on the last name.
Mother.
I don't see it happening.
Let's see another. A theory I want to actually talk about rather than say I dislike is, remember the first snake? Remember the snake in the first book?
Yeah.
They say that's
That was
Nagini.
Nagini. That's so stupid.
That doesn't.
J.K. Rowling said that it wasn't.
The voice was a dude. Of the snake. The snake's voice was a dude. Nagini's a girl.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
shot down.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling said that it was.
Also, Nagini's a 35-foot snake, and that snake was definitely not 35 feet long.
That was
It didn't even
small.
look the same.
Mm-mm. Okay. Let's see. That's so far. That's literally it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of lore in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
one of them is Crookshank's true owner, or why Ravenclaw. Also, why the Ravenclaw mascot is an eagle instead of it being a raven.
I've seen the Ravenclaw one.
I am so confused.
The Ravenclaw mascot is an eagle, not a raven.
The Raven.
Yeah.
But why?
Because J.K. Rowling said so. I don't know.
So
She said
hold up.
so.
Hold up. Let's just. You have had backing for every theory we have said, except that one.
Because I can't remember off the top of my head. They don't specify why the Ravenclaw thing is an eagle. No, wait! Actually, yes! It just came to my head. Because the eagle stands for wit and intelligence, while the raven does not.
Yes, it does.
Each house animal stands for what their house traits are. The eagle stands for more Ravenclaw traits than a raven. So that's why J.K. Rowling chose an eagle.
But a
Just
raven.
like how she chose a lion, and a snake, and a badger.
But a raven is intelligent and stands for intelligent.
Yeah, ravens are very intelligent.
Okay,
They're
let's see.
known.
Here, I'll just Google. Why
Dre, you're very quiet today.
is the
You can also teach ravens
Wanna
to
talk?
read. What
Ravenclaw
do you say?
mascot an eagle?
Want to talk, Dre?
About?
Why are you so quiet?
Because... Do I need to constantly be talking?
Please.
Okay.
That would fill in all of the awkward silences.
Like that one.
Exactly.
And that one.
I'm gonna fight.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna Scarlet. You're gonna have to hold me back because I'm gonna fight Dre.
I'm too lazy. Go ahead.
You didn't even try.
I didn't even try. He's like, I'm not gonna do that. You go ahead and go fight him. I'll fight him later on. He'll enjoy it.
Yikes.
Do I always have to specify that it's non-sexual? Do I always have to do this?
Did I say that it was? I just said yikes.
Exactly, your yikes makes it sound sexual. Oh my god. All you had to say was, okay, I'll fight you later on. That's all you had to say. But no, Mr. Yikes over here. This is not a 50s Batman comic or a 60s Batman or the 60s Batman show where you use automatopoeias every 2 seconds. Dre.
Well, pow. That heavy sigh. LOL.
You can't. No, you're not allowed to say LOL.
You just said it.
No, I said it because you. Swear Jesus. I'm gonna end up fighting him by the end of this podcast, and I'm not gonna fucking care. Cause you know what? Let's see what the comment section says. Cause you're pissing me off. Let's look at the comment section. That's weird.
Found it. Okay.
You're on my island, the tree says
I found the reason for why Ravenclaw's thing is not a raven.
Okay.
Okay. The raven being described is not a bird that is a raven, but the color of the claw of the bird, an eagle, that is being described. Rowena Ravenclaw gave her name and her standard, which included an eagle that is described and its name as Ravenclaw, aka black-colored claws. So, Ravenclaw isn't about a raven, it's about black claws, aka an owl that has black claws.
Such a stupid explanation.
Yeah.
Ravens have a cool color, though. They're black with a little bit of purple.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but it's
that wasn't the
describing raven
point.
black claws, which is something that an owl has. Not an owl, eagle.
Wait, that wasn't the point, Dre.
What wasn't the point? The color was precisely the point.
I've been playing with a knife this whole entire time.
Oh?
It's not big. Here.
How long has the podcast been so far?
Like 40 minutes. It's the usual time.
I just opened Instagram to look at the video. I meant to open YouTube.
And I am in my knife thingy. It's just a knife.
Let's see if there's
It's not
anyone
big.
here.
It looks like a steak knife.
It is. But I was bored, so I just found it. And I was like, oh, this is fun.
44 minutes and counting.
Yeah, told you, like 40-some minutes.
Yep. Why
Yeah.
do I scroll through my feed on YouTube?
I don't like scrolling through my feed sometimes because I only watch Philip DeFranco, and then I watch Ben and what's his name, the Carlin brothers.
Back on topic.
We're not on topic anymore. We're done. We're basically done the topic. Now we just vent and rant.
Okay. So this is the part of the podcast that no one actually has to listen to.
Basically. So how was your day, guys? How was your day?
A plus.
A plus?
A plus.
I took a midterm today.
Coolio. You
It's
took a
October. How do
midterm?
you take a
I
midterm
just
in
ended my
October?
first term.
Huh?
How do you take a midterm in October?
Because there's midterms, and because it's a term, there's 2 terms in each of the years, so between August and December.
Oh, so you took like a 9-week exam.
Yeah, I took a midterm. That's my midterm.
That's okay.
Oh, my 9 weeks ended last Thursday.
Same. And basically the midterms are all this week. And I'm pissed off with my physics midterm because got a 70.
Oh. 70's good.
No, it's not.
To me it is.
Not when it's curved.
Oh.
Yeah.
True.
And there were questions on there.
If we're just going to be talking about random stuff and everything, then I'm going to go because I have to go do crap.
Okay.
That's fine.
Bye.
Bye.
I think there's end. You want me to end the podcast?
I have to go too.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna end it. Trey, if you leave, I'm gonna fight you.
Are we still on the air?
I'm about to end it now. Bye, guys.